G'day, welcome back to Dad versus Son. We're going on with the same scenario, number 16, the Blitzkrieg checked. The Germans finished with a card they cannot use, a rout and a fire assault, and they picked up a move, and another fire. Okay, so they really wanted an advance, because they could have advanced into here, and they could have advanced into here, and they could have even advanced into here. So the first thing they are going to do is they are going to fire. And again, we are going to fire with the flamethrower into here. So we have 11 plus 9 is 20. And he has 8. And there is nothing that he can do to improve that. So the only thing that will save him is a 12, and that will suppress him. So he has a 8, no good. So he's been hit. Right, so the next thing we're going to do is we are going to play a move, and we're going to move all of Corporal Winkler's people here. So we're going to go a 1, and he's got no range to anything, a 2, a 3, and I think into brush is 2, isn't it? It is. So he's going to stop there. This weapons can move 3, so he's going to go 1, 2, 3. And Corporal Winkler is going to go a 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. Right. So that's 2. So that leaves us with a fire, a rout, and a move. So this time, again, he's still on 8, 9, 10, 11, but that helps us get rid of this card. So we're going to do it. And we get a 9, which is no good. And we have one more order that we can give. So we have a move or a fire. So we can't move or fire here, but we could actually fire the mortar. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to fire this mortar. So it's 1, 2, 3 into there. Okay. So 2 times 5 is 10. It hits. The event is suppress 1 unit in a hex with less than 1 cover. None of the French are in less than 1 cover. So what we're going to do is we're just going to suppress this fellow here. He's out of the way. Nobody really minds him sitting up there, fat, dumb, and happy. Okay, so we're hitting, and now we're hitting for 6 plus 5 minus 3 is 8. And he's got 8, 9, 10, 11. And he's fine. And that's it. So the Germans will get 4 new cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have the French turn, which is move, fire, recover, move. So of course I think the first thing we're going to do is recover. Okay, so here's 8, 9, 10, 11 in there. And we have a 4, which is wonderful. Oops, excuse me. So our machine gun is still broken. Okay. The next thing we're going to do then, maybe we need to take him out. no. What are we going to do? Move, fire, move. I think we are going to fire. But I think we are going to fire. We're going to use this card. Sorry. There you go. I think we're going to come over here and fire. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to fire into here. Simply because hopefully we can reduce... Oh, no, we're not. We're going to fire into here because I would rather try and reduce this man here. So we're going to fire for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 into here. And we have nothing to help. So it is 9 plus 7 is 16. And the rifle is 7, 8, 9. And do they have anything to help? No, 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 and no. So, no. Okay, so 9 plus 8 is 17, safe by 1. And Lieutenant Carsties is 9 plus 7 is 16, so he is suppressed. And the event is suppress 1 unit in a hex with less than 1 cover. Okay, so Lieutenant Carsties has been suppressed, and I am now going to suppress this mortar unit over here, this weapons unit. Right, so what else can we do? We can move or we can move. Do we want to move? And I think the answer again is no. So, 2 cards gone, 2 cards back, and it's the Germans' turn. They have a move, a move, a move, a card they cannot use, and a fire. Okay, so the first thing they're going to do is they are going to fire. And we are going to fire the flamethrower again. Is that the best bet? So if we fire the flamethrower, that's 11 to 8, so we've got a 3. If we fire a HMG, that's 8, 9, 10, 11, but that's 11 for 11. Sorry, 12. But so no. We're going to do this. Flamethrower is 11 plus 3. Righto, 14. And he is 8 plus 9 is 17, so he's fine. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to do this move. And this move is going to be for Sergeant Gans and his mob here. So his elite rifle is going to go zop off like that. And that means that I can rally somebody or I can make them a veteran. So, of course, I'm going to make somebody a veteran. And that veteran is going to be this BAR right here. This BAR. The next thing that's going to happen is Sergeant Gans is going to run off. So he's gone, which means I can make another man a veteran. And again, all I'm finding is trenches. Ah, there we go. So our veteran this time is going to be this BAR man. Next thing that happens is rifle goes 1 to there, and we now get a chance to have a look at our cards. And we got move, 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 nothing. And then he goes off. So we can now make another man a veteran, which is wonderful. So we do, and we go, oh, this BAR can be a veteran. Now this elite rifle will leave. So he leaves. And we make another man a veteran. So we will do it to our weapons team here. Okay. And then this rifle, because he was in range of Gans, is going to go a 1, 2, and he comes off the board. And we have another veteran, and that's going to be Captain Goff. And then our hero Dietrich is going to go a 1, 2 around to here, just to give them a little bit of support. Oh, sorry, you can't do that. Idiot. Okay. So that's that. So that means that the Germans have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 that have left the board, and 11 from a 25 is 14. Okay. 14. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do another move action. And that move action is going to be for Sergeant Casty's mob here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3 off. This rifle is going to go 1, 2 off. And this gentleman here is going to go 1, 2 off. And then he's got a movement of 5, so he's going to go 1, 2 off. And the hero is going to go off. Doesn't mean anything. Okay, and then our last order is going to be this move action. I'll just add this up first. So we have another 2, 4, 6. And 3 is 9. So we're down to 5 victory points. And our last move action is for Corporal Winkler and his mob. So the heavy machine gun has a range of 3 and goes 1, 2, off. The Pioneer has a movement of 5, goes 1, 2, 3, off. Corporal Winkler goes 1, 2, 3, off. This rifle goes 2, 3, off. The Mortar has a whole move of 1, goes, what? And, sorry, he can't move. He was out of range. Okay, so that gives them another 2, 4, 6, 7, which now gives them 2 VPs. Righto. Now, that means that Corporal Beeson is now a veteran, and this Mortar is now a veteran as well. So everybody's a veteran. Isn't that wonderful? So we get rid of the Germans cards, give them 4 new cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have a look at the French cards, and they have a move, a move, a move, and a sustained fire. So you can see where this is going. Nowhere. So we get rid of the sustained fire. And now it's back to the Germans again, who have 2 cards they cannot use, and they have a move, a rout, a recover, and a confusion. So of course they're going to use the recover first. Okay, so this one is no longer suppressed, and this guy is no longer suppressed. And now they have 1 move action. So this one here is going to go 1, 2, 2 to there. And the French have a move. Fire! Okay, so we have the BAR in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he can hit him. So he's hitting now for 5 plus 1 is 6. Now, just make sure. No, there is no hindrance other than here. So we have 6 minus 1 is 5. And we do have a crossfire. So we are hitting for 7, plus 8 is 15. Okay, now he has a 7, and that's it. Plus 6 is 13, so he's hit. And then we have this gentleman here who can move for 2. Okay, so he's going to go one, 2 into there. And he can't do anything, so that's the end of the Germans' go. They cannot do anything else. They get 2 cards. The French have 2 move cards, and they're going to get rid of 1 and get 3 new cards. 1, 2, 3. And the Germans now have, oh, look at that. They've got 3 routes and 3 command confusions that they can't use. So in all honesty, I think we're going to get rid of all 6. Get 6 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it is now the French turn. They have, move, rubbish, advance, and move. So we'll get rid of the move, because I don't really want to do that. Okay. Germans, fire, light wounds, rubbish, fire light wounds, rout hand grenades, and fire smoke grenades. So they've got no way of moving. So what do they want to do? What do they want to do? And what they are going to do first is they are going to rout themselves just to get him out of range. So he's 7 minus 1 is 6. And he get a 2. Wow. So they couldn't even rout themselves. Okay. So we're going to use fire. The mortar is going to fire. The mortar is going to fire. 1, 2, 3. So we have 1, 2, 3. So there's nothing there. So it's 2 2s, doesn't fire. That's only... 2 times 2 is 4. Idiot. It does fire. So it's firing for 6. And I'm not sure. Oh, jeez. Yeah, look, I think there is just. Okay, so that's 3 plus 11 is 14. Okay, so he's still hitting for 14. And we are at 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're fine. Okay, so he can't really fire with anybody else, and he can't use those cards. So we'll get rid of these 2. Get 2 back. I'm just going to go a little bit longer and see how we go. Okay, the French have a move, advance. God almighty. Oh, rubbish or rubbish. We're going to... What are we going to? I think we're going to have to start moving. Okay. We're going to do a move action. Order. And we are going to... We're going to move the BAR. Okay, so he's going to move and he's going to go a 1, a 2, a 3 to there. Sorry, a 1 to there. Now, do the Germans wish to fire? And they can. So they are going to fire. Now, they can only fire, they can't fire the mortar, but they can fire with this. So they're firing for 2 at 2. So 1, 2. And they have a crossfire. So they're firing for 4. And that's it. So it's 14. Not too bad. And we are sitting at 9. So we have 9 plus time. Okay, so the time is now up to 8. So we'll shuffle up the French cards and then we need to pull an 8 or better. If we don't and it ends, then the Germans will win by 2 victory points. If we get to go another turn or 2, then I will hopefully go and destroy those 2 German units, which will give me another couple of victory points, which will get me over the line. In fact, it'll give me 3 victory points, which will give me 1 victory point for the win. Wow. Okay, so we need 8 or more, and we draw 7. Not enough. The Germans win. End of game. Well, Moroccans. Well done, Moroccans. Okay, they held the line. The only unit they actually lost, okay, was this team, because we'd reduced a squad, a BAR squad, down to this for the loss of 1 victory point, rather than losing out totally. This bloke held with his parent unit in here for most of the game by himself. No other weapons support or anything else, just simply sitting there taking what was handed out. So hats off to him. He did a wonderful job. Hats off to the rest of the mob as well, because they did a fantastic job. And the Germans I just about screwed by moving the others off too fast, but the turn change came around just in time for them. So thank you for watching. I hope you found it enjoyable, and I know there's mistakes in there. I don't know where they are, but I know there are mistakes in there. So please let me know, and come back and join me for the next game once we get into it. Righto. Bye for now, and we'll catch you soon.